The Constitution. Last I left off, I pretty much got everything assembled on it. Basically, all the major kit parts. There's a few JT graphic parts that I haven't put on. Fins, and there's some stuff with the Bassards, but I gotta do some painting first before I can actually put them on. Basically, just simple construction. Got the all the holes together, and right now all I did was add a little red putty, and I'm sanding that down, getting that all smoothed out. The impulse deck, I actually butchered the kit part really bad and really couldn't use it, so what I did is I just took some styrene and scratch built a basic impulse deck, and I want to add I'll add the back with probably some Lexan, and then mask it off for the red impulse engines, and then I'll add a couple deals of styrene just for detail on it, but it'll make it a unique starship. I mean, it won't be totally 100% exact, but it will look cool. With the JT graphic parts on, we got the custom in the cells, which I like these a lot. I think these look better than the old old domes. Somewhere in the parts box, I think those look better than those. That's just me. LED lights. I basically put 8 LEDs, cool whites in here, and I got everything wired up with the Bassards and the impulse deck wired in, extended the wires, and everything works, which I will probably show in the next video. I added a brass tube, and the only two tubes I ever really buy at the hobby stores, 133 and 134. I put the 133 in about 1.5 inches, 2 inches, and I secured in with epoxy and super glue, so it's real good and sturdy. And I use 134 as a telescoping, so this will actually sit on the hull itself and provide stability, and I don't have to assemble the ship onto the base when I actually ship it. This makes it easy. All you gotta do is have your stand, put that on, fish the wires through, connect to the battery, and you are done. Turn it on and watch it glow, if you will. But that's pretty much what I got going on in the Constitution. I'm pretty much just going in, sanding everything, and I'm going to shoot a coat of primer, do a little bit of light blocking because there ain't really that much to it, and finish off the impulse deck, and then we can basically start painting, which I'm going to change the base coat. I usually use like a concrete gray for Constitution class ships, but for this, because I got the grid line decal for it, I'm going to change it to light aircraft light aircraft gray, which is actually once you see this color on and all the decals on, you will be marveled, if you will, because I like that color a lot for Constitution class. I think it's just a fantastic ship. The Jackson, I got all the railing on this morning, and I gotta go in and cut out a few areas where the little walkway is on each side, straighten up a little bit of the railing, and I'm gonna take a basically my fire stick, just go all the way around it and tighten up the stretch sprue. And I'm going to be honest here, you're supposed to get you thin brass wire or invisible sewing thread and fish it through the little eyelets, and I'm going to be honest, I couldn't do it. Every time I kept trying to put it through the little eyelets, I kept bending them all to death, and I'm not saying it can't be done. There are probably other modelers who may know how to do it a better way to do it. I couldn't do it, so what I did is I just went ahead and took the stretch sprue and just glued around all the posts, and then just wrapped around the stretch sprue all the way around, and got it even that way. That's just the easiest way for me to do it. Again, there may be another way, to do it, but that's the way that I did it, and it's not too bad. The way I did it, and once I get everything cleaned up and then get everything primed, painted, and you'll hardly even notice it. I did get the other two little steps on, got them folded and added on to the ship here. And now I'm just basically down to clean up and adding the little lifeboats on there, and then I'll add the rudder and so on and so forth. So that's what I got on that. The Colonial One came in today, or excuse me, yesterday, and really great looking model, and I couldn't put it down. So, and I wanted to light it up, so I started taking Mr. Tamiya drill, and I started drilling out all the windows so we can start lighting it. And it's really not much to it. I did a review video in the last video, so if you want to go scope that out. But actually, just very simple. I'm looking forward to it. I do want to make Colonial One. I also got a couple more on order that I want to make, like where it's blue, paint it where it's green or red. Make just different other Colonial transports. Because in the show that was Colonial Heavy 728. So you can have different ships, but I am looking forward to knocking this out. This basically reminds me of the Johnny Quest Dragonfly, just very simple, and there it is. So more on that when I let things dry. And one more thing, I actually bought a Airfix kit, and I haven't bought an Airfix kit in a long time, and these newer ones are actually fantastic. The instructions are phenomenal. The decal sheet's really nice, and the kit itself is really great. You can only get the Nat in 1/72 scale for the longest time, and they finally came out with a 48 scale one. And I wanted this so I could build the Oscar EW5894 Tactical Fighter Bomber. This is the Navy's super duper plane, if you will. And I really wanted to, I'd like to have actually the Nat in a 32nd or even 24 scale, which would even be better, but I will do this probably in a couple of weeks. So I just want to give everyone a heads up. We will be building the Oscar Tactical Fighter Bomber. So looking forward to that. So that's what I got going on today. We got the Oscar, putting all the railing on the Jackson. We are sanding down